As it's our last day, very sadly, what I wanted to do today was, because most of the meditations we've done have been sort of mostly guided sort of meditations or meditations on how sensations you can feel in your body. So obviously with practice, hopefully you've picked up the basics of sort of what meditation is all about. And obviously most of them are about sort of 10-15 minutes long. So what I wanted to offer you today was just some really short little practice. Now, this is more of a self-guided practice, so you won't actually hear much from me, but it's a really useful one to do if, you just need to take that time out for yourself. So sometimes, because we've worked on, like with the body scan, we've worked on how sensations feel in your body. So if you have certain emotions, you'll feel those in your body. Obviously with pain as well, it works quite well with pain, this one, probably not so much with sleep, but it's a nice thing just to think, once you start feeling all those sensations coming up in your body, what you can do, you can take yourself out and then just do this little one, just to take, you can sit in the toilet. I've done this in the car sometimes, it's quite nice. If you're sort of feeling that sort of, if someone's going through rose rage and you sort of think, just calm down, this works really, really well with that as well. And it's really, all we're trying to do is just have a sensation or have a focus. And I like using my fingers. So all we're going to do is just basically, it's just like a counting. So we're going to just touch the thumb and the little finger, ring finger, middle finger, and index finger. So just touching the tips of your fingers. Again, it doesn't matter what speed you do it, it's quite nice. And again, you can do both hands if you want to. You can do one hand and the other. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll maybe just count. I can count with my breath, so maybe I can count breathing in for 4, so I'm just counting the tips of my fingers, and breathing out for 4, so you can use it for breath work. Sometimes I have affirmations, like if I'm really sort of getting a bit stressed, I maybe every time I touch the tip of my finger, I may say things like calm, peace, serenity, or whatever sort of you want to achieve. So it's quite nice just to use those. It's like a little anchor just to draw your attention to those sensations you're feeling. So again, if you want to use different words just to help calm you down, obviously those words that you use obviously are very, very much related to how you're feeling. So again, depending on what you want to achieve, I like calm, peace, that sort of thing. So the main thing is, once we start feeling those sensations in your body, those feelings of anxiety or stress, it's almost a case of like, okay, stop, just draw yourself nice and tall, just drop those shoulders down the back. And again, if you're in the position where you can close your eyes, it's nice to close your eyes. Obviously, you may not be in that position if you're in the car or something. And just take a nice deep breath in, just let it go. And then you can just start just touching the tips of your fingers, maybe using it in breath work. So breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. And using affirmations. very gently. Wiggle the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes. Maybe give yourself a nice stretch out. If the eyes are shut, just slowly blink them half open, just to let the light in. Again, just look around the room you're in. Just catch your bearings. And slowly bring the eyes fully open.